Okay, peace, Negroes. Today, we're going to be exposing the movie called Predator, The Predator. Now, I want to give a special shout out to my man right here, Chris Hawkeye Naga Serpentine. Me and this guy, we chopped it up over the phone day before yesterday. He put me on to some great information about the Predator. You know what I'm saying? So good looking Chris Hawk for helping me put the lesson together. You know what I'm saying? He told me to check out the movie, the new movie called The Predator. I checked it out, and we're gonna play a clip. Hopefully I don't get copyright strike for playing the clip. And we're gonna show and prove to you who these predators are. All right. So for those of you who are not familiar with the Predator, here is the original Predator movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger back in '87. Okay. And once again, let's go here to. So now this is going to tie back into the Most High's name being nigger. So you have nigger, right? And when you rearrange these letters, it turns out green. So keep these two words in mind, all right? This is going to tie back into the predator, to who the predators are, okay? And also we're going to talk about this word right here. I don't want to say it, but you know what I'm saying. This is what Arnold Schwarzenegger asks. This is what Arnold Schwarzenegger tells the predator at the end what he looks like. He calls him this, right? But this word goes back to slavery. This word was assigned to the slaves when the slave owner would have the slave have sex with his mother to degrade the slave and to cause psychological warfare and damage. So when the slave would have sex with the mother, the son will become this word right here. You can look this up. You know what I'm saying? Black folks didn't come up with this term. Let's get into the information. So once again, we're going to go here to the, for you to get caught up, you can check out my lesson on Negroes arriving in spaceships, okay? This is all going to tie in. So let's go here to the Predator, right? So matter of fact, let's go back here. Let's go back here to what the white man said, what these so-called aliens look like when they saw them on the moon, okay? So let's go back here.
My man's
excuse me. Okay, so let's go back
he
here.
said no. Said they got images at this spot where they went and retrieved this so-called spaceship. You understand? He said they got images of black people that got off of this spaceship. Now listen to him good. And I told you the name of it. Go look it up for yourself. 3 minutes.
So NASA has captured photos of 7 feet tall black people getting off a spaceship, right?
Video.
Okay.
He said not dark, black. How tall?
Now watch how we connect this to who these so-called.
He said 7 feet would be a conservative estimate as to their height.
7 feet. He says 7 feet will be a conservative estimate to these aliens' heights, right? 7 feet tall. Okay, let's keep on going. So we hear that song, swing low, sweet chariot. The chariots are these spaceships that the angels, the messengers, ride around in, right? And the Most High, he's coming back in the spaceship. Let's keep on going.
So people with dark skin getting up.
This bitch tried to water it down. He said it shows black people getting off. She said, so it shows dark people getting off. He said, no, bitch, not dark people.
watch that again. But okay, so let's get into this. So what do we have now? So let's connect this stuff together. If I had to, I have to make a part two. But this is called the Predator Exposed, right? So you have the Most High's name is nigger. When you rearrange the letters around, it becomes out the green, and we know that the slaves were called this word right here by the slave owner. When they would force the slaves to have sex with their mothers, and it said that the aliens on the moon, they got off this spaceship was 7 feet tall. So let's go here to the Predator online, Wikipedia. Here's 1987, Arnold Schwarzenegger. And the person who played the Predator was a man by the name of Kevin Peter Hall. And he was a Negro. And let's see how tall he was. He was born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And it says his parents were above average stature or average height. His father, Charles Hall, was 6 feet 6 inches. And his mother, Sylvia Hall, was 6 feet 2 inches. And it says that Kevin Hall was 7 feet 2 inches tall. He was the tallest of 7 brothers, or was 6 feet 5 inches. So, he is playing the Predator. He's a Negro, right? The white man said that these aliens who was on the spaceship were black people and was 7 feet tall. So here's your Predator. Let's see what the Predator looks like. You have the Predator, right? And let's go to Predator images, right? Let's go to Predator, right? So this is what they have the Predator looking like right here. This. And look at his hair. He has dreads in his hair. Who do you don't have dreads in their hair? So let's go here to Predator Part 1. And let's go here to the end. And we're going to hear what Arnold Schwarzenegger calls him. Okay? This is towards the end when Arnold Schwarzenegger the Predator's about to blow himself up. Right? If you've seen the movie, that's what Arnold Schwarzenegger calls him, that word. Okay? Now, let's go here to the new Predator. This is a new Predator that came out, 2018. And this black man, he's in charge of the operation involving these predators, right? Now check this out. Let's click on this clip and watch this. So in this movie called The New Predator, the predators come down and things like that. And the scientists are doing genetic experiments on them. They're trying to find where they come from. And it says that the scientists have found that the predators have human DNA. But check this out. Hope I don't get copyright strike. But check this out. Check this out.
You know what I think? Bring it back.
It's okay, don't say anything, just be safe.
No, don't do that. Hello?
You guys fucked with the wrong family.
Give me 1 second.
How tall?
Witnesses say 11 feet.
The black man said, he asked the white man, he said, how tall are these predators? He said 11 feet. Check this out. Watch this. Check this out. Watch this.
It's pretty fucking tall. Okay. Fuck that nigga. Sir? No.
What he just called him? The black man just lifted the curtain back and he said, man, he messed that nigga up. Why did the black man call the predator a nigga? Let's go back.
Fuck that nigga. Fuck that nigga. Okay.
See that? The black man, he can't say it, but he knows who the predators are. What color does the predator bleed? Green. What is the name of the Most High? Nigger. You rearrange the Most High's name? Green. What color does the predator bleed? Green. So who are the predators? The predators are niggas. The niggas. They are the ones who's planning these spaceships. They are the ones who's coming back. You see this? Why did the black man call him a nigger? Let's go back and play it again.
Fuck that nigga. Fuck that nigga. Sir?
I want to turn up so you can hear this. You don't think I'm making this up? He called the predator a nigger. And when the white man said, sir, he said, huh? Nothing. The black man knows who the predators are. He knows that the predators are niggas. They're not no aliens. They're niggas. They are Negroes. This is the Predator Exposed Part 1. They are the ones who's riding the spaceship. They are the ones who's riding the so-called chariots. Their height average is from 7 feet to 11 feet tall. You heard what the white man said. Let's go back here. Let's go back here. Hope I don't get copyright strike. Man, please share this lesson. Please share it. So now we know that, matter of fact, check this out. To show you how powerful the word nigger is, check this out. Check this out. Watch this. I'm about to show you something. Check this out. Now watch this. To show you how powerful the word nigger is, we are going to go on an app called Live Me, right? We're going to go on this app called Live Me, okay? And watch the name I try to pick as a username for this app called Live Me. So now I'm on my phone, right? And I'm going to the app called Live Me. So this is Live Me. This is an app you can go on and go live, right? Okay. A brother told me about the brothers that we had got interviewed by. He had put me onto this information. He said, whenever you try to use this word as a username, NGR, or you try to use Negro, which is an acronym for NGR. Okay, let me let it load up. So NGR is NGR, Negro or nigger. Okay, so let's let this load up. Okay, and let's go back here to right here.
You understand that? You don't get slick out your mouth talking about people like Bob. Arrogance. I want to call giants.
Somebody comes along and says,
Idea that these were beings like us. Listen to her. Like us. You're sitting here looking at two so-called white people. Hell no, they're not. That's not what he's saying. And he's going to go on and explain. But he certainly ain't saying no beings like us. Unless your us is Negro.
Your us is Negro. Your us is NGR. That is the source of creation. We are the source of creation. Negro, NGR. Now, like I said, I'm on this app called Live Me, right? I'm about to open it up. Okay, click on that. And let's go here to back. Okay. Alright, and put my password in. Okay. Now, like I said, now we're on Live Me. This is Live Me. And we're gonna click on. So now we're in the Live Me app, and this is where you click you can pick a username, right? So watch this. So I'm on Live Me app. I'm about to type in the word nigger as a username. Right? So I'm typing in Negro. Negro. Right? Negro. And I'm about to click on save and watch what pops up. It says the name Negro contains, this nickname contains prohibited words. Why is that? Why, when I try to pick the name Negro as a username, the app recognizes the word, the name, and it says this name contains prohibited words. So let's type in the word N-G-E-R. Let's type in N-G-R. Let's see what happens. N-G-E-R. Let's see what happens. Let's click on save. Let's see what happens. Okay, it said that name has been taken. Let's type in the word, let's see, nagger. Let's see if I click on nagger, see what happened with that. Nagger, nigger, it's all the same thing. What happens? It says it's been taken. See, they're playing with you. They don't want you to use that name. Let's type in, let's see what happened with NGR. Let's see what happened with that. NGR, let's see. See, I typed in NGR, and if I try to use it, it's not letting me use it. They know what that name is. They know. Now let me type in, let's just say we type in YHW, Richard Yahweh, the Tetragrammaton. Let's see if those same guidelines and regulations pop up for that name. If Yahweh Yahuwah is supposed to be the circuit name of the Most High, let's see if we can use this name as a username for an app on this app. Let's type in Yahweh. Let's see if we can use it. Let's click on save. Let's see what happens. Okay, the username has been taken. So somebody's using that name. So we can type in, you got YHWH. Let's see what happens. Okay. So that app is recognizing that name, nigger. It knows what it is. But let's go back here.
You understand that?
So in essence, Black Panther movie, Predator, Aliens, that's representing niggas and spaceships. That's what that is. I proved it.
He said it shows black people. He said they got images at this spot where they went and retrieved this so-called space. He told you the name of it. Go look. tried to water it down. He said that shows black people getting off. She said, so it shows dark people getting off. He said, no, bitch, not dark people, black. Okay? Some other shit. You understand that? Now.
But I just proved to you once again that nigger is the name of the Most High. Your predator is niggas. What color does the predator? What color does the predator bleed? Green. He bleeds green. And Arnold Schwarzenegger and the other people call him a mother effer. Let's type in on Google, on YouTube here, slaves were called mother effers. Slaves called mother effers during slavery. You can type this in on your own and just do the historical research, and you will see how all this stuff is tying in together. Okay? So it says the true meaning right here.
Two of the largest slave breeding farms in the United States were on the eastern shore of Maryland and right outside of Richmond, Virginia. They literally bred black people like cattle. They would have a strong black man have sex with a healthy black woman. That woman could be his mother, his sister, his aunt, his cousin. It didn't matter, because the end product was produce a child that I can sell, bodies that I can sell and ship down to Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. It was a business.
We had breeding farms in the United States that would put one person from one plantation against another. We even had a system where if you were a breeder, male on one plantation, female on another plantation, or even on the same plantation, even if you were mother and son, they would mate you. And so I tell a lot of my patients and a lot of my friends, you got to stop using the MF word, because that was a description of what actually happened when the paper bag would go over the head to put one breeder against another when they were related.
Wow. Wow. They would put paper bags over the slaves' heads, so you not knowing that you were having sex with your own mother. You see the psychological warfare and damage these white devils have done? And when you tie this movie Predators back to in historical context, Arnold Schwarzenegger call him a MFer. Who did they call MFers? Slaves. Who has dreads in their hair? Slaves. Niggas. Negroes. I can show you right now. I can take you back to one of my lessons I did, and I can show you my hair, what I look like. Cause my wife, she just put braids back in my hair today. I had it out in the afro. When you go to my videos, and I could show you what I look like. I showed you on this right here, Jewish Holocaust Exposed. That's me. Look at my hair. I got it in braids. You know what I'm saying? See that? They call it pigtails back in the day. Pigtails. I got it one on one side, on the next. Okay? But you don't know. That's me talking. You recognize my voice. That's me. Who your enemy is. So, the predator is us. It's the angel. It's the messenger. So, they're not going to look like me and you, black woman and man, Negroes. So, the ones who are flying in so-called outer space that's going to come back on chariots is us. The Most High Son looks like us. He's our brother. He transcends time. He has no beginning or ending. We have no beginning or ending. You should be proud of that, man. You should be proud to not be ashamed of being called a nigger. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, once again, and the first predator Arnold Schwarzenegger called him a M-Afro. And then this movie right here, this black man called him he called him a nigger. He said, damn, he messed that nigga up. And what color was the predator bleeding? Green. Nigger. Rearrange the letters around. Green comes out green. What color is the predator bleeding? Green. What color is his hair? What type of hair he has? Dreads. How tall was this man right here? Kevin Hall, who played the predator. He was 7 feet tall. What the white man said? The white man said that them things are 7 feet tall. They vary in height, 7 to 11 feet tall. Let's look on the man's name again. Where's he at? Kevin Hall. All right, so we got the predator. Okay. So much time I have left. I hope this is starting to click in. Like right, it says check. It says appearance. Predators are physically distinguished from humans by their greater height, anthropoid-like mandibles, and long hair-like appendages on their heads, that are set into the skulls, properly perceived as dreadlocks. Who wears dreadlocks? Who wears dreadlocks? Dreadlocks are worn by niggers. Niggers wears dreadlocks. Niggers. Rastafarians, Jamaicans, black Negroes. It says often wear locks in where? Nigeria. Nigeria. They have all these different people who do their hair, like right here. It says in Western fashion, African Americans, they wear their hair in twists or braids or locks. What did this man just say in this movie about this predator?
Fuck that.
Okay. How tall? Witnesses say 11 feet.
It's pretty fucking tall.
Okay.
Fuck that nigga. Fuck that nigga. Sir? No. Fuck that nigga. Fuck that nigga. Sir? No.
Why did the black man call him a nigger? Because the Hollywood who cast this man, he can't just flat out say it, but they got to put it in dramatic form through dramatization, through acting. But this acting in reality, in necessity, is our reality. So these predators do not actually look like this. These predators that they have, like this, and they got the dreads, and with the messed up mouth and all that stuff, no. These are Negroes. That's why they call us ugly. And the beasts. They call us beast-looking people. But guess what? These predators are your brothers and sisters who was flying around in these spaceships. That's coming back for your redemption. So you got Chariots, swing low, swing chariot. They're flying around in these ships. And the Most High is the creator of them. He rides around in them. So let's go here to the next scene.
Truth is, kid. In a hot house environment.
Let's see.
Worst part.
Go back.
Is to figure out.
There was a particular scene here. I'm trying to find it. But there was a particular scene here that the white man and white woman was talking about these predators, and they said that they have human DNA, and they said that the big one was a collector of trophies, and and he said that he came from the Most High. So they get caught slipping in their wording. They get caught slipping in their wording. You know what I'm saying? Well, let's go back here.
Hello? I'd be careful with that, sir. You know what I think? I think this one went rogue, a runner.
And the big one?
He's a tracker. Tall.
Witnesses say 11 feet.
It's pretty fucking tall. Okay.
Fuck that nigga. Sir?
You heard him? You heard what he said? He said, mess that nigga up. Why is he calling him a nigga? Because he knows. He knows who the predators are. The predators are your brothers and sisters flying around these spaceships. What the white man say on the what's name? What did the white man say? 7 feet tall, 7 feet. It said 7 feet tall, black people on the moon. What the white man say? Giant black people on spaceship.
Not positing the idea that those vehicles contain, beings who are, maybe like us.
No, they look like you.
If I only go along with government images, and if you want to know about people kind of thing, there is the ship that picked up the Voyager capsule at Alameda Naval Shipyard, and they have a picture there of I think it's the Apollo flight that Bud and Neil were on.
See, the flight that Bud and Neil Armstrong was on, they took a picture, and they took a picture of a craft, and they saw tall, 7 feet black people getting off this spaceship. Negroes, niggas.
But that shows black people getting off. There is one image there that shows black people getting off.
So people with dark skin getting off.
Not dark, black.
Not dark, black.
Yeah.
Really
Are
black.
they tall?
Yes.
Very tall.
How tall?
How tall? Do you know?
Well, they got out the doorway. I don't know.
They got out the doorway. He said, I don't know. Probably, what you say, Mr. How tall is Mr. White Man?
How many that is,
Well, what?
but say 7 feet would be probably a conservative estimate.
7 feet.
Have you heard about Clark McClellan's statement?
7
about that?
feet tall.
So people with dark skin getting off.
Not dark, black.
Black.
Skin.
Black.
Black. Yeah.
Were they tall?
Yes.
Very tall. How tall? Do you know?
Well, they got out the.
So, if this is not enough proof for you, hey, guess what? I don't know what to tell you. So, what you call aliens who are coming back, they're not aliens. They're the so-called African-American Negroes that's coming back. The same ones that was put through slavery, that was scattered all across the world. Guess what? Because they called it, there's a book called The Owaspy. And The Owaspy, that was a book that was written by John Newbrough. He was a dentist from New York, right? And he had automatic writing. And in that book, they talk about the Etherian world realms, and these beings, they ride around in something called Etherian ships. Ether is black matter, dark energy. The Most High, he's always dwelling in darkness. Read the Bible. Crack the damn book open and read it. Ether. What does ether mean? Ether. You have Ethernet or ether. Right? And here you go. So ether, they take you down to this chart. This is dealing with science, biology. So pretty much the Most High, he's an extraterrestrial, but he's he's a scientist. What did he use to make man out of? He dug in the dirt. Don't scientists dig in the dirt to take biological samples of the dirt and test it? So ether, the clear sky, the upper regions of air beyond the clouds. So he's in the upper regions, in the air, in the clouds. That's what he is. Okay? Ether. And you got these compounds. Oxygen. Atoms. Ether. It's a bonding. You're bonding something. Okay? I didn't major in science, but guess what? Now, you see that the Bible has science in it. But when you don't ask for more knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, you're not going to be able to put this stuff together in its proper context. Okay? Now, in my last lesson, we talked about something called substantia nigra. So the predators bleed green. The Most High name is nigger. You rearrange the letters around, it comes out green. You see the black man called the predator a nigger. And in the first one, they called Arnold Schwarzenegger called the predator, a MFer. Who did they call MFers during slavery? Negroes. Do you see the connection? Make the connection. I'm not making this stuff up. The Most High name is nigger. Your Heavenly Father rides around in a spaceship. He's an extraterrestrial. He's not from here. You can't, if you want to believe in planets and moons, planets and galaxies and stuff like that, you cannot be able to find him where he comes from. Why did they make that movie called Interstellar with Matthew McConaughey? They left Earth and went to enter inside. They tried to go into this black hole. Right? You've seen the movie. Watch that movie called Interstellar. What are they looking for? They're looking for other life forms. Okay? So this is called the predator exposed. The predator exposed. Now let's type in nigra. Substantia nigra once more. Nigra. Substantia nigra. And then we're going to get into this. We're going to get into the science of this stuff. So you have substantia nigra, a structure located in the membrane that plays an important role in reward and movement. Substantia nigra is Latin, meaning black. Niggers, Negroes. And then I was reading up on this last night. You get into your melanin. Melanin. All right. You have uromelanin and melanin. So go back and watch my lesson on this lesson right here. That these white people always call me names on. This lesson right here. Watch this lesson right here I did a long time ago when it talks about the Neanderthals and the Caucasians, the white folks, where they come from. Okay? Go back and watch this lesson right here. YouTube don't copyright strike me. Go back and watch this lesson right here. Origin of the Neanderthals and the Caucasian race on my Keep It Real channel. But I have to upload this lesson on my backup channel because this channel right here is in a strike. So they won't allow me to upload any lessons. But watch this lesson right here, Origins of the Neanderthal and the Caucasian race, and you're going to see all this stuff is tied in together. So you got substantial nigger, right? It's this black stuff that's in our heads, okay? And then you get into something called melanin, uromelanin. When you start reading upon that, and you watch my lesson on Neanderthals and things like that, all that stuff is going to tie in together. So your predators are the niggas, the Negroes, right around these spaceships. Just like with Black Panther. It's right around the spaceships. Okay? And this is dealing with science. So, the Most High, he's all of it. He's a scientist, he's a biologist, he's a neurologist, he's a mathematician, he's all of that stuff. I don't limit what he can do. He can do it all. That's why he says, hey, I can do whatever I want to do. Okay? I'm digging into science. This is science, boy. Science, biology, all that stuff. For those who are scientists and doctors and practitioners and nurses, hey, guess what? Science is in the Bible. But you have to decode it. It's coded. The Bible is a coded book. It's written by Negroes. Written by Negroes for Negroes. If you're not a Negro, you can't decipher it. It's not for you. It's not your book. It doesn't resonate with you. It does not resonate with you. It does not resonate with you. So let's click on melanin. Melanin. You got melanin. So you got melanin, right? Melanin. And melanin means black or dark. Is a broad term for a group of natural pigments found in most organisms. We are living organisms. We are biological organisms. Okay? So we have melanin. So it talks about here, it says there are three basic types of melanin. Eumelanin, pheomelanin, and neuromelanin. The most common type is eumelanin, of which there are two types. Brown melanin and brown eumelanin and black eumelanin. So I'm a brown skinned man, and I have melanin in me. Melanin, okay? The Messiah in Revelation says he had brown skin. So he was a brown skinned brother like me. So a brown skinned Negro, a nigger. Pheomelanin is a cystine, or it says a derivative that contains polyphysine portions that are largely responsible for the color of red hair, among other pigmentations. So, your pheomelanin are your people who has red hair. Who has red hair? Who has red hair? Here you go. White people with red hair. Okay? White people. And it's going to tie back into Neanderthals. They come from the Neanderthal Valley. That's in Germany. She has the Neanderthals. Alright? Let's type on Neanderthals. Okay? They come from the Neander Valley. And it says they were found in the Neanderthal, found in the Neanderthal Valley, right? In the German Rhineland. Who come from Germany? Jews. Okay? You can look up all this stuff. Alright? And let's click on, let's see how much time I got left. So you got Neanderthals. Neanderthal. Now let's look on images. Alright? And they have red hair. Light, they have a pigmentation. Okay? Neanderthals. Alright? Now, we going into the science. I'm going into the science of proving all things. Right? So, let's go back here. Let's exit out of this. And we dug into the science on these things, on this matter. With melanin, we know that pheomelanin, when you watch my lesson on the origin of the Caucasians and the what's names, Neanderthals, watch that lesson and it's going to tie in back to this lesson. So you have melanin. And this is a melatonin. This is a hormone. Right? This is that black stuff. Melanin is a broad term for a group of natural pigments found in most organisms. Right? Melanin is produced by the oxidation of the amino acids found in polymization. Now let's click on melanin. And we see we have the 3 different types of melanin. Alright? And this is your melanin, and it says a light refracting material center image in a pigmented melanoma. It's that black stuff. Right? It's that black stuff. And they're telling you the 3 different types of melanin. Eumelanin, pheomelanin, and neuromelanin. So pheomelanin, right? Pheomelanin or pheomelanins impart a pink to red hue. Who has pink skin or red skin? White people, depending upon concentrations. When a small amount of brown eumelanin hair, which would otherwise cause blonde hair, is a mix. It's mixed with red pheomelanin. So it's mixture. Add mixture. How do you mix with somebody? Sex. That's why the Most High said, do not mix with these other races of people, because your DNA, your melanin, your blood is going to be contaminated. We're going into the science of it. The Most High dug in the dirt and formed man in his own image and likeness. He's a scientist. He's a biologist. So who's the first scientist? Niggas. Who's the first one to travel the galaxies? If you want to believe in that theory, galaxies. Niggas. But you put stuff up like this, and you call us predators. You call us predators, right? You put images up like this, call us predators, and you have dreads on it. You know who wears dreads? Jamaicans, African Americans, Negroes, niggas. But you put our face looking like this. Ugly people. Call us ugly. Just like with if those who are into evolution, let's type in evolution. I don't go along with that theory of evolution, but for those who are in it, who do they have? Let's look at the evolutionary chart. See the evolutionary chart, right? And they say we come from monkeys. That's a damn lie. But look at this picture, right? This image. Here's your image right here, right? So I got 10 minutes left. I want you to see this. So here's your image, if you can see that. And you have here, you go from a monkey, things like that, and to what man comes out? The white man. The hell out of here. You white people are the monkeys, the recessed monkey. You are the beast of the field. You are the beast. The image. 666. It's an image. You are desecrating your image. You're going. You Negroes are going from perfect to imperfect. You don't want to be made in the Most High's image and likeness. You don't want to be beauty. You don't want to be beauty. You want to be ugly. Because white is ugly and black is beauty. What they call the black woman? Ebony. Ebony magazine. You don't see that no more. What happened to the Jet magazine? What happened to that? Took that out. So, we have just exposed a movie called Predator. I hope I don't get copyright strike. Most High, I ask that you let this lesson go through with no interruptions. This information needs to get out. You know what I'm saying? It needs to get out at a sporadic rate, so we can show you that we are turning back to you. We are remembering your name, what you have done for us. We know that you are the one who's flying around and you transcend time. We have no beginning or ending, because we have no beginning or ending. We know that your name is Nigger. When you rearrange the letters around, it comes out green. They call the slaves MFers. The angels who rise around these chariots, our brothers and sisters, are 7 feet tall. The damn near 11 feet tall. They call the predator. What color does the predator bleed? The predator bleeds green. What color? Let's type it in real quick. What color does the predator bleed? All right. Let's see. How much time I got left? But you seen the movie. He bleeds green. He bleeds green. Okay? He bleeds green. But they got him. He has 2 arms. Let's put on this image. He has 2 arms. He has 5 fingers, 5 toes. All right? Legs. I'm quite sure he got a penis. Mouth he can eat. And he got locks. Dreadlocks. I'm proving all things. So once again, let's go back to this movie right here, Predator. And 1 second.
I'd be careful with that, sir. You know what I think?
Fuck that nigga.
Sir?
No. Fuck that nigga.
Sir?
No. Fuck.
He's green. He bleeds green. He has dreads. And he called him a nigger. And the white man said, sir, he said, huh? Nothing.
Fuck that nigga.
Sir?
No.
See that? You see that? What color does the predator bleed? Green. What is the Most High's name? Nigger. It's all connected. What the white man say? What the white man say on when they captured the image of the spaceship? It said they saw black people getting off the spaceship. They saw black folks getting off the spaceship. Now I done went into science, biology. You're not gonna get this from any other channel, especially when dealing with the Bible and tying this stuff back with the Bible. I don't see nobody really doing it, except for me and a few others. But on a grand scale, no.
Okay, but there.
Shipyard. Picture the Apollo. There is one image there that shows black people getting off.
So people with dark dark skin getting off?
Dark black.
Black.
Skin.
Really black.
Niggas.
Were they tall?
Yes.
Very tall. How tall? Do you know?
Well, they got out the doorway. I don't know how high that is, but
Well, what?
I'd say 7 feet would be.
They got out the doorway, and it was 7 feet tall black people get off this spaceship. So let's type in Predator one more time. And the actor who played it was a black man, it was a Negro. They knew what they were doing when they made this movie. They knew what they were doing. They knew. But they can't tell you that. So here's the actor who played the Predator. Kevin Peter Hall. This man right here, Kevin Peter Hall. He played the Predators in part 1 and part 2. And it says he was 7 feet 2 inches. What the white man say? How tall was he, Mr. White Man?
Well, what?
I'd say 7 feet would be probably a conservative estimate.
Have you heard about Clark McClellan? In touch with him?
No, that shows black people getting off. There is one image there that shows black people getting off.
So people with dark skin getting off.
Dark black.
Black
skin.
niggas. The same niggas that you call MFers, monkeys, beasts. Guess what? These are the ones who has technology beyond your comprehension. We have no beginning or end. You can't even date us. You can't get your fingers on us. When you think you done found something on the Negro, guess what? We are 10 million times way ahead of you. That's why the Most High, he's the greatest chess player that lives. Not that ever lived. He lives. He lives. So, we know that the Most High name is nigger. We know that when we rearrange this word around, it comes out green. We know that in the movie The Predator, in the new one and the old one, be connected. In the new one, this black man called the Predator a nigger. And what color was the Predator? What color does the Predator bleed? Green. And how tall are they? 7 to 11 feet tall.
Fuck that nigga. Fuck that nigga. Sir? No. I'd be careful with that, sir. You know what I think? It's going after heaven. It's going after heaven. You know what I think? Tall.
Witnesses say 11 feet.
It's pretty fucking tall. Okay. Fuck that nigga. Okay. Fuck that nigga.
All right, so I hope that there was enough to convince you, to prove to you
I'd be careful with that, sir.
that the Predators are the Negroes. The Negroes. Scratch this image off. Scratch this image off and put your face there with the locks. You don't look like this. You are a beauty. And guess what? These same beings that you call ugly, guess what? These are the ones coming back for destruction. They come back for war. They're coming back for war. We've proven it through science, biology, archaeology, history. I'm bringing all of it together. Hopefully, the Most High willing, nigga willing, that you all take heed to this warning. Take heed to this warning. With that being said, peace, peace, peace.